All right. Here is what I am pretty sure is going to be the last scrapbook video that I make. Unless I have to redo one because I made a mistake or something. That's so irritating, having to redo videos from mistakes that I make. But sometimes mistakes are good because it's like learning experiences. And so, sometimes, even though there's a mistake, you can get a positive out of the experience. If not, it's just fucking is irritating and just pisses me off. Here's a photo. And beneath the photo, it says, boats fill the waters of Lake Geneva, which is located in southeastern Wisconsin, near the Illinois border. For more than 100 years, this picturesque town has been a popular getaway for Chicago area residents looking for a more rustic setting. Yeah, I guess that's picturesque. That's Lake Geneva. All right. Bucky Badger's Den gets a facelift. Wisconsin's Camp Randall Stadium will now seat 80,321, a jump of about 4,100 seats, thanks to a 4-year, $109.5 million renovation project. Ah. Okay, so this is a look back at the Tribune, the La Crosse Tribune newspaper, 20 years ago. So this is dated August 28th, 1985. So 20 years. So this was in the paper in 2005, apparently. Okay, so it says a lacrosse man who had a fingertip bitten off during a recent brawl in downtown La Crosse, wow, has filed a $100,000 damage suit against his assailant. Ugh. Piece of the pie. A pizza chain has announced it will open a restaurant in La Crosse's Valley View Mall. I'm not sure. I might have gone to that place because I remember going to that mall when I was young with friends. We would go to the arcade to play video games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, skee ball, probably. I think that's what it's called. It's the thing where you roll this ball down like an alley kind of thing, and the ball hits like a bumper thing, and the ball comes up and it hits. There's these concentric circle things with these holes in it, and then the ball lands in one of the holes, and depending on how good you are with whatever hole you hit, you get some tickets, and then you can then take those tickets to the counter person and get some crap. Yeah, but I remember. There was another game, Alien versus Predator, I think. but lots of games, lots of arcade games. I remember I must have played at the arcade there. But I remember at the time anyway. I remember getting these pizzas at this pizza place. It might be this pizza place mentioned in here. I'm not sure, but it was in the mall, and they were like these really huge. I don't know. I was younger back then, maybe junior high age or high school. No, probably junior high age. But at the time, these really huge slices, getting slices of pizza. I remember getting there. Uh, Big Lake. State patrol car kills pedestrian. A Minnesota State Patrol squad car struck and killed a pedestrian while responding to a call to assist another trooper trying to stop a suspected drunk driver, the Sherburne County Sheriff said Saturday. Susan Hansen, 41, of Elk River, was walking across the westbound lane of Highway 10 at the intersection of 172nd Street just east of Big Lake when she was hit about 11 p.m. Friday, said Sheriff Bruce Anderson. Trooper Mark Roddy was going to the aid of another trooper on a traffic stop involving a driver traveling the wrong way on Highway 10, the sheriff said. Roddy, a 5-year veteran of the State Patrol, sustained minor injuries, Anderson said. Oh, that's horrible. Here's another photo. Okay, the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources has expected for 8 years to take over 500 city-owned acres of the La Crosse River marsh. So far, it hasn't happened. Oh, there's this thing about, okay, kids, you need to take care of pierced ears. So there's, Wash your hands. Use a cotton ball or swab to apply rubbing alcohol to the earlobe or lobes. Gently rotate the earring in the ear. After your ears have healed, it's a good idea to remove your earrings every night before you go to sleep. So there's more to this, but I don't need to read it. I actually had my ear pierced, this one right here. I had that pierced a long time ago. And I wanted to get an ear pierced, but when I wanted to get an ear pierced, I was wanting the kind of the hoop earring. But I had to get a stud, so I didn't like that as much. But I was working in a fast food restaurant, and they had this policy about they didn't want people to wear earrings at the restaurant, which doesn't make any sense. What difference does it make if someone has a pierced ear at a restaurant? Your ear is not going to be touching the food. So I had to take the earring out when I was at work. So I couldn't wear it. Like, I was working most of the time. So, like, what's the point of just wearing the earring when you're not at work, when you're working most of the time? So the hole pretty much is probably closed up, because you can still see a hole there, but it's probably like closed over anyway. I kind of liked having the hoop earring. I thought it looked neat at the time. It's not really. It's like jewelry though. Like, I don't really feel the need to wear jewelry. Because I'm a guy, I guess. Some guys like wearing jewelry, though. All right. Wranglers call off search for alligator in Los Angeles lake. Reptile wrangler searching for an alligator let loose in a Southern California lake has given up the hunt, at least for now. The alligator was spotted August 12th in Harbor City's Lake Machado, and since then, hundreds of visitors have flocked to the South Los Angeles park for a glimpse. However, the reptile has not been seen since August 21st. We are considering this halftime, Tim Williams, a 30-year A 30-year gator handler from Florida said Friday when the search was called off. He's won the first half. Two men, one a Los Angeles officer, were arrested this past week for conspiring to release the alligator in the 56-acre lake. Williams said the gator has plenty of food, frogs and crayfish inhabiting the lake, and tortillas and chicken legs left by visitors and park officials. Abraham Mezcua, 35, who was selling T-shirts reading "You'll Never Catch Me" in English and Spanish, said the gator may not be seen for a long time. Patricia Cornwell? Best-selling American crime writer Patricia Cornwell has taken out a full-page newspaper ad to defend her investigation into solving a 19th century killing spree. The ads in two British newspapers on Saturday came days after one of the papers accused her of having an obsession with the Jack the Ripper case. My ongoing investigation is far from an obsession, but an excellent opportunity to provide a platform for applying modern science to a very old, highly visible case, Cornwell wrote in the ads published in The Independent and The Guardian. In a 2002 book, Cornwell claimed to have solved the mystery of the Ripper, Portrait of a Killer, Jack the Ripper, case closed, pointed the finger at Walter Sickert, impressionist painter and printmaker. Oh. Here's another photo. A white egret feeds in the La Crosse River marsh, subject of discussions between the city and Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources. La Crosse officials signed a land use agreement in 1997 that called for transferring the city's marsh property to the DNR, but the city has since stalled the transfer. And now, the last page, I got some movie tickets. The Others. That was scary. Jason X. One of the Friday the 13th movies. Waterboy. Star Wars episode. I'm not sure which one, because I saw most of them in the theater. Except for the earlier ones, because they came out when I was really young, or probably not even born yet. But I seen when they did they redid them, so they had better special effects. I saw some of those in the theater, I think. Okay, Scorpion King, Dreamcatcher, Road Trip, Something About Mary, something Powers. It's cut off, so I can't read it. The Patriot. I can't read that one. That looks like Blair Witch. That was scary. I think that's Matrix? I don't know. It says IX. I don't know. American Werewolf in Paris. There's this Hours again. What's this? Powers? I don't know. I saw it twice. Apparently. Ghosts of Mars. Austin Powers 3? The Austin Powers movies? I can't read that one either. Because they rip it in half. You can't read what the movie was. And then it looks like one of the Star Wars movies again. All done! The bunny tipped over. When did that happen? Okay, I'm glad I finally finished the scrapbook videos. It was quite a chore. A little bit of variety, randomly different things, a lot of sports stuff, but a lot of other stuff, but some of it's interesting anyway, so maybe somebody else might find it interesting if they ever watch the videos. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's all, folks.